You had a mom that loved you, a home, a life. You had it good. And you still wanted to run away. I didn't have a choice. My real name is Number 5. Technically, I shouldn't exist.
V has been one of the most loved characters on the last seasons of The Owl House. She surprised everyone on her first appear as Luz, and later on the second season, it was revealed that she was actually a doppelganger, an extinct civilization of shapeshifting creatures called basilics that were brought back by Emperor Belos to test their magic absorption abilities and were forced to test while being captured until her and some other of her species were able to escape from Belos and the Emperor's coven. Later on, V would see Luz and make her way to the Earth portal where she thought she could have a new opportunity. Once V enters the portal, she quickly transforms into Luz, mimicking her looks to meet with Camila, who treated her very kindly. Then she decided to take the opportunity to have a better life and identity after she discovered Luz had decided to stay in the bowling aisles, and this was a way to pay back Camila's kindness by pretending to be her daughter. Go to the camp herself, make some new friends, and once she came back, stay at home with Camila, so she wouldn't feel lonely. In the episode called Yesterday's Lie, we can see the whole past of V and her problems to find her own identity after being held in behind bars, forced to drain all the magic of living creatures just to test her. She felt conflicted. Her whole reason for her existence was to be called a experiment and nothing more. She needed to find something to care for, friends, a life, an identity, and Luz gave her the opportunity and she took it as soon as she saw it. She was a young girl trying to find herself, who she was, but felt bad for deceiving Camila and her friends by being someone who she really wasn't. It is very heartwarming to see her being more comfortable with her base form and adopting a new human form where she felt more like herself. Instead of copying Luz, in Yesterday's Life episode, we can see how Luz could reach to the human realm after making a portal, and she can communicate thanks to the floating cubs, appearing in mirrors and reflections. This way, Luz reaches out to Camila, who didn't notice her. There's where she finds out there's someone else pretending to be her. So she quickly goes to talk to this person, who was V, and after talking a little, she discovers that she isn't evil and was just trying to live and help. So Luz happily agrees to let V stay at her house until she comes back. But the problem is that she needs magic to keep shapeshift. So Luz offers to help after explaining that some Ida's magic may be left around from the many times she visited Earth. So both of them, V and Luz, guiding her through a little mirror, goes looking for some magic. That's when V sees her other friends and one of them tells her about a worrying prediction with some weird cards she found on the Gravesfield Historical Society, a new clue to get some magic. V and Luz decided to get there. Once there, they met Jacob Hopkins, a guy that was too obsessed with conspiracy and was spying on V the whole time just to capture her. When Jacob captures V, Luz quickly searches for Camila and explains everything to her. Camila decides to help, not believing Luz at first. Thinking it was all in history, Luz made to play with her. But slowly she realizes all of this was true. She gets freaked out but plans to help V escape anyways. So she'll take care of Jacob and free V, taking her home. That's where Luz is reflected on the light in the rain, and they can talk. V thanks Luz for everything, and Camila has to say goodbye before she goes, making her promise she'll come back. This episode reflects the feeling of self-identity, the crisis that a lot of people feel in their lives when they have to pretend to be someone they're not so they can live easily and have friends, forgetting who they really are and always wishing to find themselves someday. V didn't want it just to survive. She wanted a new life, a new family, new friends, to find herself who she really is, and she slowly does throughout the series. She gets more comfortable on her own skin and make friends and met new people. I think V character is so loved because of this. A lot of people feel like her at least once in life. Everyone needs to find themselves and find their own identity. Everyone feels like someone has it easier, wish to have more, or wish life were easier for them. Regret everything they had to live even if it wasn't their fault. V is a great representation for teens and young adults that are the most affected for these things, especially marginalized communities like trans and queer people. What do you think about V's character? If you want another video of another character of the Owl House or any other media, let me know on the comments.
Even if I get out, he knows what my disguise looks like. V, you're giving up too quick! I'm being realistic. It's okay, I'm used to living like this. Goodbye, Luz. No!